There I am. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, June 14th, and you are watching the Daily Dan. I'll get it right one day. Oh my gosh. One day I'll get it right, everybody. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday. It's time to get up, wake up, stop doom scrolling, because the Daily Dan is here to save your day. I am more like the hero you want, definitely not the hero you need. How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Hi, Dan. Hello, Nancy. Hi. I almost had it. I'll get it one day. I gotta remember to weather channel it, and on Dantic stuff's on my right, and then on this one, oh, it's also on my right. Okay, so I need to screen right. You gotta turn your eyes backwards. Sometimes you catch it, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't. And there it is, just peeling off the Daily Dan. Looks like Kumiko finished first, but she's gonna want to go outside. We'll have to go visit that field trip in just a little bit. Kick up some volume here. Pump up the volume. Oh my gosh. David said it was great. What about yours? I'll get to mine in just a minute. I stayed home sick today. Yes, and then you're off tomorrow, right, Hannah? 4-day weekend. Best sick ever. Oh my gosh. I worked. Logo and songs working. Oh, Dane. I'm sure you'll recorrect me on that one. Morning, Dan. Good morning. Kelly's 420 Colt. Colt of 420. All right. Let me know when memberships are. Yeah, so I'm broadcasting to you from the other side of the house here. This week it's going to be really hot. Today it's going to be 100. It's going to be up to 111, I think, in the next day or two. So I am on this side of the house where it's oddly cooler. I'm not quite sure why it's cooler, but it's oddly cooler on this side of the house, right? The sun goes from there to there. What's that called? East to west. East to west. So you would think that by the time the sun gets over here at 2 o'clock, it would be nice and cool, but it's not. That's the hottest part of the day, when the sun's here. But I'm over here in this corner of the house where it's way cooler. The swamp cooler's here. I have that air conditioning unit, the one that Marco and Marie got us. But I was nice. I let it live in Blake's room, so he's not hot, because I don't want him to be hot. So yesterday, he had this big ice box, and we had a fan, sucking the air out of the ice box. It was nice. After he leaves and goes on, I will put it down under here. Mooch will be on his pillow right here, and we will spend the whole week here. We'll do the Wednesday waffle show right out of here. I'll just flip it around for the baking show and stuff. But I will be on this side of the house, and it's interesting. Working at home, you go crazy a little bit and stir crazy. I went way more stir crazy before I got one of these moving desks than now. So I could just be over here in just minutes. It takes a couple minutes because I don't pick it up. I raise it up high, I move the couch a little bit, and I drag it over here in just a few minutes, right? So it's nice to kind of take a tour. And you guys get to go with me too. Tomorrow we'll probably be facing sideways with the back to the bookcase. So it is a different background every time. We can judge my house. It's kind of messy still. I'm trying to get rid of all the stuff still. You can't see. There's one of those Wii boards. You guys remember those Wii balance boards? The Wii Fit boards, right? Oh my gosh, it was fun because I'd play Mike Tyson's Punch Out with it, or I'd go skiing with it. It was really fun. Those things are a brick. But yeah, the house is a little bit messy. The house is a little bit messy over here. Move the barge. Yeah, the barge is all the way up against the wall where the kitchen, like the kitchen's here. You can see the kitchen, but it's all the way up against the wall. The kitchen table's off to the side. So I have this like L here. Did a lot of computer work yesterday with Blake. We were taking computers apart and thermal paste and stuff and good stuff like that. So we had this big old nerd station going on here. Oh my gosh, the virginity level was high yesterday while we had all our computers apart and messing with stuff. Your ring light is covering my star. That ring light was supposed to be moved. There's your star. It's up there above the taco truck and above the bakery that goes on the taco truck. It's a double-decker taco truck. There's a lot of stuff. There's the cat that never tells the right time. There's some Paul Frank art up there, but it's like 3D art, like it's an actual sewn little item in there. And that's mostly crystal stuff, some Father's Day paintings. More art. That's where we're usually at. You guys know that. Like that's where the chair got left behind before I had to put the couch back. It's over there. It's over there. Happy birthday, Charlotte. Yes, happy birthday, Charlotte. Oh my gosh. Just if you walk into any Cold Stones and mention my name, they won't know who I am and they'll still charge you full price. But you know, you can try. But happy birthday. Happy birthday. So yes, so I'm over here today. Blake's in his new room sleeping. I'm sure he'll be up in just a little bit with as loud as I've been talking. And then that's it. That's it. How did my weekend go? So I spent my weekend mostly with you guys. We spent Friday night doing Crystal's baking show. We did Dantics on Saturday night. Saturday until Saturday night, I think I just cleaned stuff. And then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I did nerd computer repair like all day long. And then I went to the supermarket and got a loaf of sourdough bread because that's so riveting, right? Okay, so I got in the mail this week. Well, the other day I took one off. I got in the mail these poker chips. Yeah, I dropped on the ground. What's up, Mooch? You trying to get to your spot? You got it. You got it, Mooch. Here, I might be able to like Mooch camp for you a little bit. So they sent me these poker chips because they want me to order these poker chips with with my logo on them, right? You know, they want me to do that. So I've been looking at these poker chips. There's a bunch of different kinds and stuff. But I'm not so sure that poker chips with my face on it are what's going to be happening. And I don't mean like poker, like you would like just one, like a chip, like an RFS Dan like game show poker chip. But they have them in all different like plastics and these ones are made out of like clay. That's kind of cool. So you could throw them up in the air and shoot them out of the sky, you know? If you're like rootin' tootin', if you like hunting varmints, you can throw them up in the air like the W. So I don't know, so maybe we'll get some. You know, that is different and interesting. Like clay pigeons, right, but not the movie. I don't know what the heck I would do with one of these. This is like not, I mean, it'd be fun to like, oh look, it's red and it's got my face on it. And then what? And then what? That's the thing. And then what? So I entertained that issue at first. I thought it'd be cute, but I don't know, man. I don't know about a poker chip with Dan's face on it. I say no to Dan poker chip. Sam, you might be right on that one. I'd like one. I can send you the sample of my samples. Oh, they're falling off. They're falling off. I blame the heat. Oh, now I can tell the difference between the plastic cheapy ones and then the clay ones that are thicker. Right? When they hit the ground, you can hear the difference in the sound. Now that I have over 1,200 followers on TikTok, I want to start merch, but I don't know where to start. If you have a logo or a design, you just go to Teespring and upload it. It's really super simple. If you don't have a design, I recommend you go to Fiverr.com, and there's a lot of commissionable artists and stuff. Hey, who's fighting over here? Who's fighting over here? Hey, Topo, stop being a bully. You can go to Fiverr. That's what I did for Eggman Dan. I went to Fiverr and I saw somebody who had an art style like I liked. Like, oh, I like that. That'd be fun if I looked like that art style. It was like Ren and Stimpy style. And then I sent him a picture. I sent him a screenshot of me that I drew on the egg the one time. And then I sent a picture of me. And I'm like, I need you to marry the two. And then the next morning, he had a logo for me. And then it's just your logo. I think that logo probably cost me like $25 because I asked for the original file so I could like change the hair and stuff on it. So it was like that Eggman Dan logo was like $25, and then like I think I like tipped him like $10 because I really liked it. He did another logo for me that no one's ever seen. It looks like Eggman Dan, but I'm a piece of sushi. I have that somewhere. I have that somewhere too. Let's let Kumiko out. But once you just get those two things, you just marry them together, and it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. And congratulations on your TikTok success. You can do live streams now on there. Those are fun too. Those are very fun. All right, let's go on a field trip. And I'm gonna let Kumiko out before she goes nuts. Hey. This is the culprit right here. This has been the culprit all weekend long, by the way. He doesn't know what to do, but scratch me face. What's up, Topo? He does not want to be held right now. Bye. Bye. All right, you want out? Oh. All right. It is the Daily Dan Cat Daycare. Hello, I am Dan. I am full of hair, and I would like to take your order. The cat in the sink who doesn't like water? Yeah, that's Topo. That's Topo for you. It's a hot day today. Look at him. He's like, oh man, I want to go outside. It's a hot day today, so he will definitely be back in that sink before the day's over. It's 73 in here, so it's not too bad. So by the time Blake wakes up from his slumber, which I don't know, I went to bed last night like 1 o'clock in the morning. Was it 1? It was around 1. He was in there playing Terraria with his friends laughing. So I don't know. He's on summer vacation he's on vacation from being on vacation from the pandemic. School's out for summer, so he's hanging out with his friends. Want some husky hair, Dan? It's so crazy when I go over to Jess's, and the dog hair is so much thicker, like so much thicker gauge than the cat hair. So it's more like pine needles. It's a little bit easier to get it off of you. 58 degrees here and wet. Yikes. It's gonna be hot today. I'm not gonna be happy. Like I said, I'm gonna be parked right here. Today's like Egghead Dan on a canvas. I have one. Look it. Check it out. Hannah made me one. I love it. This is my favorite. I look at it every day. But yeah, I'm gonna be like super like, I don't know. I want to like make a tent. Do you guys remember when my house was like in ruins last year, and they had that big old tent up in here where you couldn't get into the kitchen? I want one of those like here to keep the cool air in, because it's gonna be hot. I got some Mr. Tails Mooch and Rizzo hair from a shirt. I don't want to wash it. Oh my gosh. You lint roller it, and then just take the lint roller tape, and then you can stick that on your wall. Dan, thinking about starting YouTube. Any advice? Yes. Try not to take too much advice. Try not to take too much advice from people. It just depends on what you want to do. My advice for you is to figure out what you want to do. Like here's really good easy advice to like get in the groove. And I've done this before. So like let's say that you you probably do dogs, right? Everybody that knows me now everybody's got a named dog. They have the dog life, right? Nothing wrong with it. I'm just giving you a hard time. Okay, so you go and you find you type in, like, let's say you have like a Labrador or a Husky or whatever. Type in like Husky Vlog 1 or my first vlog with my Husky or something like that. Then go sort by like the last month or the last 7 days. And when you see all the people that have like no subscribers and no views and they're putting out these videos, go watch them. Comment on some of their videos, subscribe, and they'll come back to you, because they're also out there fishing. They're out there fishing for other people that are about your level, so you guys can start a community and grow. You'll end up finding people over the next few years of creating that you bounce ideas off and stuff, and you naturally find people, and those become like your classmates, you know? Look, like, for instance, Di, I don't know if Di's listening or not, like, her and I are always be close, because we grew up at the same, like, we were at the same, like, class of whatever year for YouTube, just hanging out. So my advice is to go find more people like you that are doing this thing, and once you guys get together, you'll grow super quick, and you won't feel like you have to compete with the big huge channels that do the stuff, because that'll drive you nuts. But yeah, go sort, type in what you want to do, go sort by newest video, and go make friends with the people that have like no views, 5 views, 10 views, you know, those people. They're just like you. My clothes come out of the dryer with cat hair still. Yeah, I tried to change the lint roller or the lint filter as much as I can yesterday. The day before yesterday, Crystal pulled it out, and I was like, "Congratulations! I just made you a fur coat," because I forgot to empty it. Oops, oops. That's awesome. Thanks. Yeah, have fun, have fun, have fun, have fun, and don't try to be like anybody else. Nice job on the painting, Hannah. It was nice, huh? The Eggman artwork is so cute. It is cute, but it didn't start out cute. I wonder if I can find you the original file they sent me for the Eggman artwork. It was not right. It had like, here's the RFS logo, Eggman Dan, original file. Here it is. All right, so here's the okay, so here, I'll show you real quick. So here's what I made the Eggman Dan. Oh, that is not. Transform, fit to screen. What is fit to screen? Fit to screen. So there's the Eggman Dan logo that we love, right? Look how young and full of life Dan looks compared to me. Maybe we shouldn't be doing comparisons like this, right? Here's what it came with. And this is why, did it not reset the transformation? Oh, it's just big naturally. This is why I paid the extra money for them to send me the Photoshop file, so I could fix it. You can see, like, I didn't like the cheek right here. I didn't like that thing on the logo. I didn't like the Gorbachev dots on the top of the logo because I don't have Gorbachev dots on my head, so I'm not sure where those came from. So I got rid of that and the cheek thing because I didn't like the cheek thing. And what else? I got rid of one more tiny little thing that I didn't like. Maybe not. Maybe that was the only two things. But I definitely did not like this at all. Like, I wasn't happy with it, so I just changed it. I like the one with the chef hat. Yeah, so basically I just got some clip art, I cut it out in Photoshop, I just put it on there, and I made that. They only made this for me. I've done everything else for that. Like, I change its hair and I do all that stuff. What's the blood in the hair? It's not... Oh, it's my Gorbachev spots. I'm not sure. They're like sunspots or something. I don't have them. It's just gray. But I just didn't like it, so I paid a little bit more for the source file, so I have the actual Photoshop file, and I just went in there and I just modified it. I just modified it out. I didn't want anything sticking off the side, but I do love it. Like, I love it. Like, that was good. Yeah, so if you get a logo, pay the extra money to get the Photoshop file. Even if you don't know how to deal with it, you can send it to somebody that does. If you guys were also with us on Saturday, you know that, here, I'll find this thing too. You know that I did this promos. I was doing these promos for you guys that are creators, right? All right, music's gonna play, but I'll turn it down. Hold on. All right, so I asked you guys, the community in the RFS group, to some degree, on one of the RFS groups, to send me just like a little like write-up like this, like a little write-up, a little like mock-up, you know, like a business card style or something like that, promoting your channel. Then at the break of Dantix, I was playing this for people so you guys could all see all the other people that are in the chat like you that are also creators. And you should do YouTube animated shorts, Dan. Oh my gosh, somebody would have to animate it for me. Otherwise, I would do the voiceover on it. PJ with the super chat. Good morning, Dan. Have a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day. Thank you, because I got through that word. Oh my gosh, I woke up this morning, PJ, and I didn't want to do anything. I was trying so hard. You guys have, I'm sure, done this too. I was trying so hard to figure out a way how to get out of this. Don't be offended. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get up and do anything. You know what I want to do? I want to drive my dang NASCAR that I've been thinking about all weekend long because I got my steering wheel out. Look at it. I dug this thing out. This thing's from 2004. I just want to drive around. You know, I'm sure you guys get it on Monday morning. Oh my God. I love my job and I feel great now. But I was so sluggish this morning. I was so tired this morning. I didn't want to do it. But now I feel good. And this is the reason why I do it, because I feel good. But I was not having it this morning, dude. I was not having it this morning. Also, now I forgot what I was saying. So, you know, that happens too. Racing games with Dan. You know what? Later today when I'm on there, I'll try it. It's iRacing, so it's super simulation racing. And I was doing the NASCAR trucks, but I already got like an hour into it. So I'm like squirreling all over the place. So it's just going to be a bunch of me crashing. That's going to be a bunch of me crashing. I've never played iRacing before. I've played racing games before, but my last racing game I purchased was from 2003, so that tells you how bad it is, but I'll be doing that. I have one of those steering wheels. Yeah, they're so fun. Get on, My Life's Wicked Adventures. Get on and let's play some NASCAR. Let's race around. Hannah says, that's what depression does to me every day. Well, maybe getting up, I don't know how, like, I don't know. But, like, do you feel better after you're, like, up and active? Because that's what, like, gets me up and active. Okay, so, I need PJ, I need you to make me one of these channel cards. I do. I got one from Uncle Yukon. I got one from Husky Tales. Foxy Koala, you need to make one of these channel cards. If you are a content creator, or if you want to promote anything of your social media online, send them and they will play all summer long in the middle of Dantix. We started last week. It's very simple for me to add, remove, change the stuff. I put it to music, not a problem. So you just send me the file, look out. I need to redo mine, to be honest. Yes, you do, but you got me one. And people saw it last week. So there you go, you did it. And then if you want to make another one, if you have time, fine. If not, it's not bad, like it's fine. How is it going to get that card on it? Wait, how? Wait, try again, Oakley fan. I don't think I grabbed that right. I still need to get one made. You can do it. Open up Microsoft Paint, get the text button, just type out your channel. If you have a picture, you can put it on there and put text on it. Super simple. Look at like Uncle Yukon. It's just a photo. Just a little photo with a little YouTube thing on the side. Simple. It doesn't have to be crazy. Like I made like Cyber Huskies is a good example. Just dog head, some text, off you go. You know, so it doesn't have to be how much, nothing how much. You have to just send it to me and then I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there. Samantha said, I'm gonna send you mine this week. Yes, please do. Send it to my email address, but like message me, let me know you sent it. I still see it in there, but let me know. Can you do that on Google Drive? I'm not sure. I use Photoshop, but like you can do it on Paint. You can just open up Paint. If Google Drive has some sort of art program in there, then yes. Yes. Uncle, is that Yukon? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So I have these. They play all episode, or they play all like intermission episode on Dantix. Yeah, so whenever you get the new channel banner, Husky Tales 101, you just send it to me. I'm gonna do this all summer. I'll probably do this through June, July, and then August to September themes will transfer into September, October, November, December. So like the vibe will change. But all summer long, it's gonna be like happy music and just like promotions. I don't know where to stand now. I guess I'll stand on this side. So yeah, make sure you guys get yours in. I figured after the first week, everybody would see it and be like, "Oh, dang! Like I should get mine in." Born July 10th, 1978. Dang, older than me just by a few months. What about my channel pic? Sure, you can do that. You can take your channel picture, just send it to me like square or whatever. Like just send it to me like, you know, like a business card style, like 16:9. But it can be anything like that. You can put a little YouTube logo on it, or you can just send it like that. I don't mind. I'll throw it up in there. Topo's 4x in. Like there's a place to go around, but he chooses a 4x through there. You can make it on Canva. Is it free? I started doing this thing, where like everybody asks for the advice of like, I just want to get started. Like, what do I do for things? So I installed DaVinci because it's a free video editing program and it's the one everybody talks about. So I tried to start to learn to use that so I could try to give some sort of like tips or some sort of like tips on like how to use it and stuff. And it's just, oh man, it's so much different than what I use to edit that like, I don't know, but I want to help. Canva is free. Okay. See, so there's places out there for you to hobble around and be able to throw a logo. I'm not looking for perfection. By all means, I want it to be like old school, like infomercial, like screens that would go by while you'd watch to see what was coming on the TV Guide channel. Canva is free website for graphics. There you go. YouTube has a ton of videos on that editing program. Yeah, I know. I wanted to learn it quick enough, Jess, just to be like, hey, you can open up DaVinci, you can edit, you can do this in 15 minutes. I did. So I want to be able to do it so I can say that like I knocked that out. The keys are a little bit different, but holy cow, it's almost the same program as what I'm using and it's absolutely free. So I was just trying to figure out a few minutes, and when I give advice of like, if you want to start YouTubing, you should go get DaVinci because it's free. But what if I'm sending them down the hole of Windows Movie Maker? Oh my gosh, wasn't that a horrible 2009, Jess, of trying to edit in Windows Movie Maker? I did it for like a day or two, and then I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And then after I was done punching myself out, I went to something different. Jim Johnson, I was just talking about how I was promoting people's channels at Dantic, so I need a channel card for you, Boonk, so we can promote your channel. I gotta think of a channel name. Don't think too hard. Don't think too hard, just make it. Windows Movie Maker, the OG. PJ, I couldn't do it. I couldn't. I tried it, and when there was no timeline split, But like that DaVinci program that's free, it had a timeline. I just drug and dropped my stuff in there. I sliced it up. I was confused, and then it came out a video. Excuse me. I just don't have the muscle memory to do it. When I edit videos, like I play like the keyboard like a piano. I'm like clack 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 clack, and it's like. But that program, I just didn't have the muscle memory. But it's good. I have Photoshop on my iPad, I think. See, Hannah's a graphic designer. Hannah, you can make one. You can make one selling your graphic design services, selling ads. It's for the ads that are free. Also, I'm changing my channel name to better reflect the actual content I make. That is perfect. You're still in the phase where like rebranding is not a problem at all. Not a problem at all. So yeah, go ahead. I kind of like Jim Johnson Reviews the World. He works heel and he works stiff. It's Jim Johnson Reviews the World. Kind of has a good ring to it. PJ says, every time I think about changing my channel name, I have to stop thinking about it. I'm just stuck with RFS, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, I loaded up a laptop and I loaded up a touchscreen and I had to make accounts for it. It was RFS laptop and RFS touchscreen. I'm stuck with the RFS ecosystem, which isn't a bad thing. You know, after all, I did invent Random Friend Squad. Like, that was my idea. So, you know, like, but I'm just stuck with that. I'm just stuck with that forever. I had other chats going on this other side here, but it looks like not. It looks like we're good. I tried another vid thing, but it wouldn't work and was way too confusing. The DaVinci one was free and it wasn't too confusing. It just was not the muscle memory of what I was using. But it did have a really in-depth tutorial stuff on YouTube, like what Jess says. All the video editing programs do. I just wanted to see it for myself. There's Photoshop out there. I used to use GIMP. GIMP is a free version of Photoshop. It's a open source version of Photoshop. You know, OpenOffice.org is an open source version of Office. So there's free programs to do what you can do. You can. The first 5 years I created videos, I never spent a dime on software. I only bought cameras, so you don't have to. Dude, that was a better slogan for me than I've come up with. I mean, that's obviously not my, like, I didn't invent that slogan, but I love it. I've been waiting for you to call so I can say it, like, to introduce you for a while, but it hasn't worked out. But yeah, I like it. I'm pretty much technology illiterate, but here's the thing. There's no reason to have that excuse anymore. You may never, ever, ever say that again. You know why? It's because you are holding and looking and watching a piece of technology that has the answers to everything. You don't have to be good at it. You just know how to find the ways to be good at it. I don't know how to do half the things. Last night, I was working on a video and I couldn't get this fade effect thing to work. I found somebody else who did it. So if you could just Google it, then you'll be okay. So don't ever say that that you suck at technology and you're technology illiterate because you have the power not to be. And in a world like this, you have to be. When you go to Mars, you're gonna have to, you know, you're gonna have to be able to log in from Mars. You know, on Mars book, oh my gosh, can't breathe outside, may delete later. Click. I can just see it now. Can't wait to go to Mars. It'll happen. I'll catch the phone lines open someday. Yeah, someday. So anyway, I feel good. Thank you guys for showing up for the Daily Dan. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, I was dragging this morning and I feel a lot better. I'm just too dumb to make the other editing stuff work. It has to be basically simple. If you want to edit, the phones have really good, simple, basic editing like software and stuff like that are pretty basic in editing. Most of the ones are basic. If you just ignore all the things and just cut with it, that's all I do. I pretty much just cut and text and give puppies words and export. You know? Okay, thanks, Dan. And I'm only giving you a hard time, Charlotte. But you have the power, you know? My mom's in her 80s and she's able to watch this show, you know? The issue I found with free editing software is they have a limit on video length. I didn't see anything on the DaVinci one, but like I said, before I sign off on it, I wanted to mess with it to see if there was. And what are you doing? Are you making Mr. Holland's Opus? What are you making, an hour-long film? I can't get my phone to do anything other than making phone calls. Oh, are you like this? Hello? Wait, it would be like this. It'd be like this. Hello? Are you on one of these? No, it was this way. It was this way, and then it was bent up, huh? My parents had one next to their bed, and I'd pick it up, and I'm like, this is weird. You sound like He-Man. I have the power. You have the power to not get you your stickers. I use App Thumbnail Maker for all the stuff and combo of iMovie and or Premiere Rush. Free versions for my video editing does 95% of what I want. Yes, you can get through all of this stuff without having to spend a dime. Even YouTube's free. Even I'm free. Free. Phones make phone calls. I thought it was looking at cute cat videos. So there was, okay, so when I had the beeper and then I had the basic cell phone, like there's like the Nokia, right? And then they're like, there's text. I don't know, I'm like, what's text? They're like, all right, so you get like 10 free a month. And like, I can send somebody a message to their phone. And then after your 10 free, it's like 10 cents a message. You're like, all right. It was really weird to me. You know how like right now, Brittany, like let's say you text message me, I would text message you back. Let's say you called me, I'm probably not gonna pick up the phone. Cause it's like, okay, it's not weird like you're weird, but like that's weird, like why, like, you know, like why, like what's going on, right? So it was backwards. It was like, I'll call you, like I could just call. Why am I here on a keyboard where and it was like old school where like 1 through 9 was A, B, C, D, E, F. So like you're texting, like you're hitting the 1 button trying to get to the vowel, you know. So you would start texting and it just felt so intrusive or so weird, and it just pops up on their phone and they have to see it, you know. And then it was like, oh, like you would get like the cell phone minutes would go down in value. So you'd get more for less, and then they put more emphasis on charging you for text messages, and you would run out of text, or you'd have a conversation and go through 200 texts and really quick. It was, I can't call you, I don't have your number. Yeah, but no, you know what I mean. And it's so much more acceptable to have the texting going on than it is with the phone calls, you know. And it's just crazy how I've watched that thing flip backwards. But it was so weird. It was almost ruder. It felt intrusive to text you on your phone. So weird. It was so weird back in the day. So weird. The struggle for letters we had to go through back then. Yes, just having to be able to hit the things. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And then after smartphones came out, I had a flip phone, but then I created on the flip phone. There's some of these old videos that look like I'm in witness protection because they're so blurry, because I had one of those old like flip up phones and I was doing it on there at like 320. I think it was like 320, right? So then I had one of those sideways, like those kick phones that would flip up, and those helped a little bit. You could text on there, but it was still like press buttons. But the very first time I got my hands on a full-on touchscreen, it was confusing at first. Everybody has Dan's digits. 661-209-559. I almost lost that phone number. Oh my gosh, I almost lost that phone number. What's a good camera? Your cell phone. What phone do you have? What phone do you have? It's your cell phone. Morning, Dan. Good morning. Oh my gosh, I'm starting to feel good. I don't know how Blake's sleeping in his bed, but he hibernates when he sleeps. He's a teenager. But yeah, your cell phone's a good camera. Mm-hmm. My next favorite camera, if you want to go out and spend money on a camera, go get a GoPro. You can't beat the GoPro. I miss the old way to text. I was fast when I had to press a button 3 times. Oh man, I got used to that. I'm really bad texter, duh. I mean, all you guys know I'm a bad texter, but I'm extremely bad on this. I don't know why. I'm extremely bad on the iPhone. Back in the day, one of my teenagers took one of our phones and texted $400 at 25 cents a text. Die! Oh my gosh! But it was so crazy though, because like you didn't realize that like you just went through 200 texts. And I don't recall, Di, if it was send and receive, or you would receive for free, because you couldn't double charge, right? You couldn't double charge. But yeah, that's bad. That beats the $200 I spent on 900 numbers. Whoa! I called DJ Jazzy Jeff from the Fresh Prince and Santa Claus. But that beats that. Oh my gosh. My phone takes a decent video. I've done it once. I have to try again. Hopefully remember now. Just point and shoot. Point and shoot. Oh, okay, hold on, I missed something. PJ the Super Chat. Have a cell phone. Have iMovie. You can now start. Yes, if you have a cell phone, if you have iMovie, you can. But it just depends on what people have. Or even, I don't know what the Android or Google version of it is, but there's one out, there's one out there. And if not, you can get one for $5 with your Apple gift card or something like that. I racked up a $200 bucks on texting phone physics. On a texting phone physics. I need more, Brittany. I need more. But people could use that to leave you voice, video, and text messages. I had a phone line here. I don't know if it's still plugged in or not. I just couldn't find the right phone to do it because I wanted people to leave voicemails or text. Like I wanted it to be something alive, but I couldn't make it work. I couldn't. Dang, $200 on a phone bill. I don't think I've ever been over. One time I went over with data and they charged me like $20 for data, like years ago. I don't like iMovie for shorts unless I'm missing something in the settings that fixes a 16:9 ratio. No, I heard that Adobe Premiere, Adobe Rush, and I do have the full version, I think. I heard Adobe Rush will let you edit in vertical, but I don't think there's anybody on the phone, which is weird, I could be wrong, that lets you edit in vertical. I think it always boxes it up. I don't know, when I do all my shorts and stuff, I take everything to my computer and then I put it into my video editing program and I do it that way. I very rarely to none edit on my phone. Even though it's pretty easy and simple, I just don't do it. I just get it off of there, I get it into my computer and then go. I created my short yesterday and did it on YouTube. Perfect. Make sure you put hashtag shorts in the description so it knows to go to the shorts channel. I don't know if that's old or not. When I tried to watch live streams on the phone, there was no chat and I couldn't scroll up or down or sideways to find it. And when I try to get on, yeah, sometimes it just depends on what phones you have. Sometimes the apps suck. Sometimes the apps suck. That's why I use Rush now, yes. But it's a little clunky for my use. Does it do the full vertical then? Okay, I have it because it syncs up to my like Photoshop or whatever is going on. But for video editing, I use Sony Vegas. I don't recommend it. I love Sony Vegas because I have to use it. I don't recommend it. That thing crashes and gets weird and funky sometimes. You can do everything you need with DaVinci Resolve or whatever the DaVinci one is for free. I love it because I've used it for 11, 12 years. I know the buttons. It's just what I drive. It's my bucket. It's my hoopty. That's what I drive. I tried doing Adobe Premiere. I did not like it. It felt really slow to me. I couldn't do things fast on it. They want you to do lots of clicking. I did not like it. Now the text part of a phone plan is often unlimited. Yes. Okay, so now, Angela, like now it's the data is what's being charged for, and we don't care about minutes and text and stuff. Now it's the data. So it's the same thing. The data was the text, and the data was the cell phone minutes, and now it's the data. I remember when they very first had little bits of data, and I couldn't wait for unlimited data, and then they made unlimited data, and I still don't have it. I have an Android TK something 30. Okay, fair enough. Hyper for some reason this morning. Me too. I'm excited. I feel good. I try to talk myself into having a day off today. I'm like, I'm gonna have a day off today and stuff like that. But now I feel good. I'm gonna get some stuff done. It's gonna be good until it gets to like 1 or 2 o'clock when it gets hot, and then I'll hang out over here. I have unlimited everything as I use like 35 gigs of data a month. Dude, Jess was showing me her rollover data that she has. I'm like, can I have a data loan? Jess, we're friends. Can I get a data loan? Can your boy get like 10 gigs? I want to find a way. My stuff's up in like November or September, October. Like my stuff's up there. I make sure my plan ends when the new phones come out. So it's gonna be new phone year this year. But more importantly, I would keep my phone if it meant being able to like go somewhere where I can get really good unlimited data, because then we could go on adventures, right? We could go on true adventures where we could drive to places and do stuff and we could be live. But I just can't swing it yet. Get paid in phone data from Jess. I know, but like just like I get paid in like bills from Jess. Like all my I get to pay my bills because I work for Jess. I don't want to get paid in phone minutes. can I have some more rollover minutes? Imagine me asking Jess for next month's, like Scrooge McDuck. May I have next month's rollover minutes this month? She's like, silence. I went from BlackBerry to Android to this iPhone my mother-in-law gave to me for Christmas that I'm still iffy about. Kind of miss my Android. I had BlackBerry when I was at NASA. I had the rad BlackBerries, the one that looked like a big BlackBerry and it had the antenna and stuff. It had the Nextel. Remember the Nextel? Hey, what's up? Like the two ways in it. I'd be sleeping and I'd hear bloop bloop in the morning. I'm like, I ain't answering that. My boss knows I'm sleeping. But I liked my old BlackBerry. It was cool. It was cool. But I just stick to my iPhone. That's just the ecosystem that I'm in. Yes, if I get a burger now, I'll pay you next week. Yes, I will definitely use the wimpy technique. Use the wimpy technique. My kid racked up $2,600 in charges for a month on my phone, on my phone like 10 years ago. Dang, that's like $10,000 today. He told me it was free. He was watching something new, YouTube videos. Oh, dang. $2,600 in charges. Wow. Did you have to pay it or did you dispute it? Like, remember that kid? So before, like when the iPhone first came out, they had in-app purchases. You know what in-app purchases are? When you play your little tap games, and there's two currencies. There's the in-game currency, and there's the little diamonds, or whatever you want to call it, that you can buy. Now you have to like opt in or turn it on or make sure that you can make in-app purchases. But that little kid was playing that Smurfs game and he bought thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of Smurf berries. So crazy. I don't remember how many dollars of Smurf berries he bought, but it was like thousands of dollars of Smurf berries. Yeah, man, I think his dad probably smurfed him a good smurfing when he got home and got that bill, don't you think? Oh my gosh. I'm switching to Mint. Keep that price low as possible since I rarely use my phone as a phone anymore. I use this 90% of the time to talk to Jess. That's it. Like, that's it. Otherwise, like, I'm in the box. I'm in technology. I listen to all my podcasts on there. I do. I listen to all Cornette stuff on there. That's pretty much it. Jess and Cornette. That's what comes out of there. What else do I use it for? I don't. I take some photos here and there. I don't use it. I'm in the house all day. Yeah, it was before unlimited data for me. My bill was unusually about $35 a month. It was an eye-opener for sure. Man, that is crazy. Aha, I played Smurfs and Simpsons a decade plus ago. Crystal played The Simpsons for like 8 years. She played The Simpsons for, and she never in-app purchased, and she just tapped away on Springfield. I played it for a while, and then I got kind of bored. Rebecca said, my niece bought Smurf berries too. Yeah, see, it happens. It happens. Oh, also, hi, Mom. I love you. I hope you're enjoying me with coffee cake. I didn't say any cuss words today. My phone is my computer, camera, video, music, tablet, and more, and then that's perfect. That's a perfect reason to have the unlimited data. That's a perfect reason to have it all in one in here with, like, you know, my phone is this box with the data that I have in here and all this stuff, so I don't really need it. But it would just be nice to go out on an adventure with you guys. It helps that, like, now Target has Wi-Fi, Walmart has Wi-Fi, so we can go into those stores and run around like we do. Oh my gosh, those are a lot of fun. Good morning, Dana. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Drea. My phone is everything but a phone. That's because we don't make phone calls anymore. That's because if I phone called you, it would be more awkward than it would be if I just texted you. You know, so it's not for that anymore. Just like back in the day when I was younger, probably your age, the phone was for phone calls and not really for texting. It was also for Snake. Yeah. Yeah. My phone is basically a camera, a Walkman, you know, corny isn't misprogrammed. Corny is can't miss programming. Just jump forward 10 to 5 to 10 minutes when he goes politics. I just listen to it all. I think he's funny. I listen to it all because he's got these great sayings that I've never heard before. So I listen to I listen to both of them, but I always like the drive-through. Snake was amazing. One tail, four paws. I sucked at it. I sucked at tails, but or snake. I always hit the tail, but it was fun. Yeah, see, I usually don't pick up the phone when it rings when you don't know the number. Are you in Germany getting, like, every phone call is congratulations, somebody from Marriott Hotels, big hotel chain, recommended you for a free stay. Hit 1 to find out more information. Or the next one is, burr, burr, ah. Hey, do you like cruises? I'm like, do I? I don't know, I've never been on one. So they're trying to sell you a cruise. The other one has been your car's auto warranty is up, and we can help renew it for you. It's like, those are like the 3 things. Those are the 3 things. A lot of times it'll say on here, it'll say like spam risk, but every now and then it'll dupe me in. And I was picking it up last week a lot because I was still fighting with the trash can people. What a bunch of rubbish, right? To try to get my new can. Oh my gosh. So I just pretty much just don't pick it up for like anything really. Dude, I had some epic snake runs on my Moto Razr. That phone seems 30 years ago now. Oh my god, you had one of those? I know. Like, we had these crazy smartphones just over a decade, yet it seems like longer somehow. It does, huh? The technology, as someone who's been in the technology forever, is really done another jump again. Since 2010 to especially over the last 5 years, we've had a really big increase in technology. And then at some point, it'll exhale, and then we'll go again. So the problem is, and the most hardcore thing is, like, that screen wasn't big, right? You were literally like just moving pixels on that thing. It wasn't that big. Have you seen the trash can video that went viral? I have not. I'm gonna have to check that out. I have not. I just woke up this morning, and I came out here to see what you guys were up to on the Daily Dan. Cruises are great. Things do add up. It's so much fun. Misty Fan named Jen, I always wanted to take a cruise. You guys know that. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. I always thought it would be great. I don't think I'm a seasicker. I don't get any like car sickness or anything like that. Like, I can play video games and read in the car. Oh no, I don't read. I can look at magazines or like mostly look at video games in the car, and I don't get sick. So I think I would be okay. I still have my first phone from 2005, Samsung. I'll have to dig it out. In my prop box, I kept all my old phones. So I have the old flip-up phone that I was talking about. I still have an old Nokia and stuff like that. I kept all my old cell phones. Excuse me, I think I have every one of my cell phones. I have an iPod Touch. I have a iPhone 5, 6, 8, 9. I have like 4 of them in there, but I have the old phones. I'll have to bring them out one day. They're in the back room there in my prop box. I kept it because at some point I wanted to make some sort of skit where I was some sort of businessman and I smashed the phone, you know. I saw my first phone, a flip phone. I miss flipping it shut when angrily hanging it up, like the sideways one, shunk, or like clamshell in it, clack. Unfortunately, I'm not down with the next jump. Neuralink is not good for humanity. I draw the line as actual brain reprogramming. Oh, this is where we differ. I am in. Can you take me higher? Maybe you can fill in all that information I missed growing up. But that is it. We will start to see, by the time we die, we will start to see the transition of Cybertron. Wait, no. Oh, I missed the joke. What was it from Terminator? Ugh. Miles Dyson would be so disappointed in me right now. Cybernetics? Oh my gosh, Dan. Enjoy the Matrix, brother. Oh, yes. Give me the pill. Yes. But wait, I don't want to be in the Matrix. I want to be in the dummy zone. Like, if this is the glitch area, I'm cool being here. Dude, I'm a lemming, remember. Skynet, thanks. Oh, I messed it up. Darn it. Botchamania. I'm going to go on Botchamania like everything on WWE. I tried to watch a little bit of the In Your House pay-per-view last night. Bunch of marks. My first 2 phones were installed in my Pontiacs. I remember, Nancy, in like 1989 or 90, my dad's brother was on a boat and he had a phone and it was like $2 or $3 a minute, and he called us from the boat phone, and it was the most fast. I could not wrap my brain around how that worked as a kid. I remember just being so crazy. I don't know if you can see over here, but the cat's trying to get in. The cat's trying to get into the cupboard over here. But yeah, I remember Uncle Bud had that expensive boat cell phone for some reason, you know. But you won't be you anymore. Yeah, I will. I will be to you. You only know me as a digital being inside your computer, dude. There is not much more different to me now than it would be any other time, right? I'm a computer to all you guys. I thought my clueless phone was hot shit when I had my own phone number when I was 14. I got my own phone number, Tristan, when I was 15, on my 15th birthday, so like in 90, like 1 or 2 or something like that. I got my own phone. And yes, I thought I was too. It was so nice to have my own phone. I ran my own line too, so I only had to pay for the service. Oh, okay. He's not having it. And I kept it forever until I finally traded it in for DSL. I remember being like 18 or 19, and it's like, oh my gosh, do I want to trade in my phone for DSL? Because I can't have both. You were so cool back then. I know, right? I know. I have T-Mobile, but I have no idea about international. Maybe I'll go to T-Mobile too. I don't know. I'm on AT&T, and I just want to leave. Dan, how do I start YouTube? I have no phone. You just need a camera. So, like, you just need something with a lens. Something. If you find something with this, and then you can start YouTube. Yes, you need a camera. If you don't have a camera, you gotta do something else. Gotta do something else. AT&T is expensive. They all seemed about the same when I went to unlimited data, to be honest. It all seemed right around the same. I think I'm gonna try to stick it out this time and not go with a new phone, because my phone's just fine, and see if I can use that money just to like get better data. Mint Mobile, Dan, that's where I'm going next month. Mint Mobile sounds refreshing, actually. Don't you need some editing program for YouTube? I think you could edit with inside YouTube. I think if you really wanted to get around with it, you could upload your video on private, and you can go into YouTube, and there's trimmers and stuff to trim it. There's free music in there. So in theory, you could do everything in YouTube if you can get to YouTube. But no, you don't. I can hit record and go straight to YouTube. Just straight to YouTube, no editing. And Ryan Reynolds is an owner at Mint, so... I had never heard about that before. I thought it was just a misspelling. I'll have to check into that. I like Ryan Reynolds, he's cool. Verizon has been the most expensive. I'm on T-Mobile, formerly Sprint. We were on Sprint for 7-8 years. Then our thing came up, like our renewal came up, and this was like in 2011 or something. Crystal and I had been on Sprint for like 8 years. However long we've been together, it was a long time, right? And then we're like, all right, what's the next jump? We want to jump to smartphones and stuff. What do we get? And they're like, nothing. They're like, all right, but we see that like new customers like get like a free phone and stuff. They're like, yeah, but you're not a new customer. I'm like, that's fine. My contract's up and stuff like that. Oh, we didn't have a contract. We were month to month. That's what it was. We were month to month. And I'm like, all right, so what do I get? We've been here for 8 years. What do I get if I want to get into one of these? They're like, nothing. You pay full price, like full price. And I'm like, well, that don't make sense, because if I'm a new customer, I get like this phone and all this stuff. And they're like, yeah, but you're not a new customer. I'm like, but I'm only paying month to month. I'm ready to dive into the contracts. And they just wouldn't, it was nothing. They're like, you have to not be a customer for 3 months if you want to come and get like, if you want to make this jump to like not month to month. So then I walked over to AT&T because they were next door. And I'm like, anybody, any port in a storm. And then that's why I went to there. So I was not happy with Sprint, even though I was so stoked to get Sprint because it came with the NASCAR package. They just wouldn't help me. I have been thinking of making videos, but I need a thicker skin or a duck's back. Yeah, if you are thin-skinned, then it's not for you. Also, people aren't going around making fun of you. Just make the videos. Screw everybody else. Just make the videos. Good or bad, they're watching. Good or bad, they're watching. I love Cricket Wireless. I have them for over a decade and more. See, if it works out perfect for you, that's perfect. Perfect. I have an iPhone 6 and some apps will no longer update or work. Yes, because you have an iPhone from like, you know, you might have Jesus's iPhone. Everything requires the OS that Apple will upgrade on my old phone. They almost force you to do a new hardware upgrade. Yeah, but you've had that phone. They're on iPhone 12. You've had that phone for over 6 years. Technology, 2 to 3 max. So you are now driving like an old classic car. So yes, after 3 years, they can't keep juggling all those balls. You have to get with the now. It's hard for me to teach a 6th grade class as a teacher when I have a bunch of 4th graders that can't catch up. Like, what do I do? So at some point, you gotta cut it off and just be done, and you gotta deal with what's here, if that makes sense. So at some point, you gotta be left behind. Technology is going fast. It's going fast. Same with I have dead computers. Look at it. Oh, where are they? Look, I have an Apple MacBook Pro from 2015-14. Unusable. They don't support the operating system anymore. They don't support anything. This was a $2,000 laptop that pretty much can do nothing now because you can't get past iOS like 10 or whatever they have on here. I can get on the internet and stuff with it, but I can't update any programs or install anything just because they're done with this technology, which pretty much makes this a brick. I have 2 other iPads that are bricks as well, just because you can't do anything with it. Hi, Dan. Hello, Jasmine. Yeah, my 8 is starting to show its obsoleteness. Want a full 256 gig phone, iPhone SE, but don't want to pay full price. Right. The best time is going to be towards the end of the year when the new iPhones come out, and you'll start to see it now as they start to make the 11s or the 12s and the 11s more appealing. You don't even have to go to the new fancy one. This one right here is an 11. It is amazing. It is amazing. I went from the 9 to this. Craziness. Yeah, I went from the 9 to this. It was super crazy, crazy good. So, I do think that you're gonna have to upgrade sooner than later, dude. That's starting to fall off the end. There was no 9, Dan. It was 8, then a 10, right? So then I had, what did I have? I didn't get the X. Okay, so then I went from the 8 to the 11. That's what it was. Yes, because you're right. Because it was 8, no 9, and then X or something like that. I didn't get the X. Blake did. You sure there was no 9? I got whatever I got whatever year it came out with the X, but I didn't get the X. And then I have the this is the 11, but not the Pro. 8X then? No, it was just like the regular one. Was it 8 then 10? Okay, so then it was just an 8. Then it was just the regular 8. Old trucks will run forever if oiled once in a while. Yeah, those old Toyotas, right? Those old Toyotas last forever. You see those, or those old Fords. I wish I could get my own family Buick. Oh my gosh. Be driving around with that thing. It's heavy. They're heavy and old. I sold Apple almost exclusively while at Best Buy. I like my Apple headphones that I have from them. They work well. I learned so much about phones and services from Verizon. iPhones and Apple Watches were a pain to activate, and plus it's a pain to fix because everybody wanted a brand new iPhone. Yes, yes. I imagine the iNerds are out in full force. Okay, I should wrap it up. Let's just wrap it up. It's 9:30. I did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. What am I gonna do the rest of the day? I don't know. I don't know. I'll be on my Twitch channel later, maybe iRacing, depending on how I feel. I should go take an eye nap, but I'm not a napper. I'm like up and ready to go. If I sit down, I'm screwed. As long as I stand up and go, I'm like a shark and I keep moving, then I should be good for the rest of the day. Hannah said, I'm gonna go to sleep probably. I don't know, I'm gonna try to figure out a way to prolong this as much as possible. I see some chores over there. I can do some chores that'll keep me awake. Why I go watch bad wrestling documentaries. I might be all caught up on them if A&E decides it wants to cooperate. I feel like garbage. I apparently get sick a lot. It's okay. Just make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you take care of yourself. Kishi next. What is that? Kesha? You gonna go to the Kesha concert? I'm going on a 4-day of. I'm going on day 4 of a headache. Ooh, that won't go away. Ouch. You and Jess both. I'm so. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. I'm so lucky, Amanda. Like I never get headaches. Shut up, Dan. Shut up. Very rarely. Maybe like 1 a year for a little bit. I'm sorry. I hope it feels better. I hope it's not one of those like like my eyes and I can't see. So I hope you feel better, Amanda. Key. Oh, Key. Key the husky. That's the Key. That's the other. Okay. I'll have to see. Look, and it's no offense to all the husky eaters out there. There's just so many. Like it's like hard to keep track of all your children's names. So like I'm sorry, but I know that's a pal of like. I know the Key the stunt dog. There you go. Okay, I know that they're a friend of the audience or whatever. Not whatever, but I know they're a friend of the audience or whatever. Not whatever, but like you know what I mean. So okay. I'll have to go check it out. I'm sure I've been to that channel before. And like, it is no offense, but like, I'm not running around watching a bunch of dog channels. Like, I live in one and I edit videos for umpteen hours a week on a dog channel. So like, forgive me if I'm not running out to watch the latest episode of Lassie. No disrespect, that was supposed to be a joke. Key the stunt dog. I love stunts. After this, I'll probably put on Hot Rod. So, you know, I'm good. I love Key Husky videos. Yeah, I'll go check them out. Love the howling. You know what? I'll tell you one thing really quick about my Life's Wicked Adventures. When I'm editing the dogs videos for Jess and stuff like that, or the vlog videos for Jess, and sometimes she gets a harmonica out and they're howling and stuff like that. If nobody's home in the house, I have a speaker on because I don't have to wear these things in my ears. You know, I have to wear them all the time for Dantics and stuff. And sorry, I thought I heard crashing. And they'll start howling and stuff. The cats don't like it at all. Their ears are like they don't like it at all. Hey. Never mind. They're actually behaving and doing what they're supposed to be doing over there. Okay, I'll have to go check. I'll go check it out just so I know who it is and stuff. I'm sure I've seen them before at some point. Yes. All right, everybody. You guys have a great day. Do something awesome. Do something awesome today. I know it's Monday and a lot of people are like, man, Mondays suck. But no, they don't have to suck. They're the great start to a great week. And I think you guys could have a great day. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back for the Daily Dan this time tomorrow. Wednesday, we'll be having another one of those like Hey Now podcasty style streams for Crystal and I where you guys will get to ask us anything. We'll talk about some stuff. It'll be fun. Maybe I'll tell you the story about the trash guy or something. I don't know. Yes, it's hard when you like somebody's dog but not their owners, or vice versa, right? All right, everybody, have a good day. I will see you guys tomorrow. Hit the little outro button. Hopefully it works. I don't have anything up there. I have things set up now, so I take your guys' calls. You know, maybe we'll have a Ask Dan anything. If you guys have any technical questions or you need help on anything or advice, I can help you guys out with that tomorrow. That'll be fun. And then Wednesday we will be making waffles here. Maybe I'll change it up this week. It'll be Waffle Wednesday. It'll be a lot of fun. Yes, bye everybody. Have a great day. Like I said, be happy, do something awesome. If you're in a bad mood, stop it. You get to control what mood that you're in right now. So turn that frown upside down and have a great day. And we'll see you later. Later, man. Later, dude. We'll go finish listening to Cornette talk about Leo Rush. Because ain't no better than a person that can't sell a Dudley table shot and bounces right up for it. Oh, I want to punch him in the face. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. Still not Hawaii 5-0.